Nolan Arenado's surprise. Will he be wearing Dodger blue? What's up, Dodger Nation? Today, we've got news that's sure to get every passionate fan hyped. You already know the Dodgers have a reputation for shaking up the market, but could another blockbuster move be on the horizon? We're talking about a big-name player who could elevate our team even further for 2025. But before we drop this bombshell, hold tight and pay attention, because this is going to be huge. First things first, if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, what are you waiting for? Smash that like button, turn on notifications, and share this video with your fellow Dodger fans and baseball lovers. And here's a question for you. Would Nolan Arenado and Dodger Blue be the masterstroke we need to chase another championship? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Now, let's dive in. The name lighting up the trade rumor mill is none other than Nolan Arenado, star of the St. Louis Cardinals and one of the best players in MLB. According to journalist Bob Nightingale of USA Today Sports, Arenado has a clear preference. He wants to join the Dodgers. That's right, the World Series champion has the Dodgers at the top of his list, and he's even willing to waive his no-trade clause to join a competitive team. But the story gets even juicier. The Cardinals have reportedly given Arenado and his agent a green light to facilitate negotiations, while other powerhouse teams like the Boston Red Sox, San Diego Padres, Philadelphia Phillies, and Houston Astros are closely monitoring the situation. The catch? Despite Arenado's interest, recent reports suggest the Dodgers are leaning toward keeping Max Muncy as their starting third baseman. Don't count this possibility out just yet, though. With the Dodgers, surprises are always in play. And Arenado, with his 3-year, $260 million contract, would be a massive addition to a roster that already boasts stars like Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, and Shohei Ohtani. Now it's your turn. Should the Dodgers go all in to land Arenado or stick with Muncy at third base? This is a decision that could shape the team's future for years to come. If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. Let's keep tracking every move this offseason and gear up for another historic season. Go Dodgers! Are the Dodgers about to steal a star from the Padres? What's up, Dodger Nation? We're back with another hot offseason update, and this time we're talking about a potential strategic move that could strengthen the team for 2025 and weaken a direct rival. You might already have an idea of what we're hinting at, but hold on, before we reveal the name at the center of this, I've got a question for you. Do you think the Dodgers should make a big move to steal an all-star from the Padres and boost the bullpen? While you think about that, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a Dodgers update. And, of course, share this video with your friends to help grow our community and keep this conversation going. Now, let's get to the main point. The Dodgers bullpen, while solid in 2024, still has room for improvement. According to Bleacher Report, the solution could be none other than Tanner Scott, one of the best relievers on the market. Scott had a phenomenal season, posting a 1.75 ERA across 72 appearances with the Padres and Marlins, and he's expected to land a $65 million deal this offseason. Experts say adding Scott to the roster wouldn't just bolster the Dodgers' late-game strength, it would also keep other teams, including division rivals, from using his talent against stars like Shohei Ohtani, Freddie Freeman, and Mookie Betts. Here's the strategic angle. Snagging one of the Padres' best bullpen arms would shift the balance in the NL West. With Michael Conforto already locked in for left field, the need to strengthen the outfield has decreased, and the focus now turns to the bullpen. The big question is, are the Dodgers willing to make this investment? With so many moves happening in the market and the ambition to reclaim the World Series title, all signs point to the front office pulling out all the stops. Now it's your turn. If you were in charge, would you go all in on Tanner Scott to strengthen the team, or focus on other areas? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this is a debate you won't want to miss. If you enjoyed this analysis, you know what to do. Hit that like button, share it with your friends on social media, and subscribe to the channel to stay on top of all the latest Dodgers news. Let's gear up for another historic season together. Go Dodgers! Is Walker Buer saying goodbye to the Dodgers? What's up, Dodger Nation? Today, we've got news that's sure to tug at the heartstrings of even the most passionate fans, the potential farewell of a player who's left an indelible mark on the team's history. But before we dive into it, I've got a question for you. Do you think it's worth keeping a pitcher with a history of injuries, or is it time to look toward the future? Drop your answer in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now's the time. Like this video, share it with your friends, and help grow our community. Let's tackle this together. Now, let's talk about what could be the end of an era for the Dodgers. Walker Buer, one of the team's most iconic pitchers, might be on his way out this offseason. After 20 months away recovering from Tommy John surgery and a tough 2024 regular season, posting a 5.38 ERA over 75 and one-third innings, Buer is reportedly being considered by the Cleveland Guardians. According to Brian Murphy of MLB.com and recent projections from The Athletic, Buer could sign a 2-year deal worth $32 million, comparable to the deal Shane Bieber inked with the Guardians. And it makes sense. Cleveland has a track record of taking chances on pitchers with injury concerns, like Alex Cobb and Matthew Boyd. On the flip side, we all know how clutch Buer is in high-stakes moments. With a career 3.04 ERA in the playoffs and an unbelievable 0.46 ERA in the World Series, he's been a cornerstone in 2 championship runs. In fact, during last postseason, after a rocky start against the Padres, Buer bounced back with a stellar stretch of 10 scoreless innings, including a brilliant outing in the title-clinching win. The question now is, with a roster stacked with stars like Shohei Ohtani, Blake Snell, Tyler Glasnow, and Yoshinobu Yamamoto, not to mention veteran Tony Gonsolin, do the Dodgers have the room and the budget to keep Buer? Or will his injury history tip the scales toward moving on? Dodger fans, the ball's in your court. Should the Dodgers prioritize Buer for his big game experience, or is it time to turn the page and focus on players who can contribute for a full season? Let us know your thoughts in the comments and share this video with your friends. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for all the latest updates. Together, let's follow every twist and turn of the Dodgers offseason. Go Dodgers!
Your thoughts on the deal?
I don't like the deal. I love the deal. Here's why. All the people that I've talked to, Rick Kranitz, pitching coach with the Braves, they can never say enough good things about Mac Fried. Now, he's had a little bit of an issue, nothing serious the last couple of years, staying on the field, making 30-plus starts. Brian, he is without question one of the top 5 left-handed starting pitchers when the game of baseball. When he's on, he is good for lefties because most lefties fall off towards the third base side. They've got to regather and get back over to first base. There is so much to like about this guy. And all of a sudden, I look at this Yankees rotation, and this is the other reason why I love it. The Garrett Cole that we saw in 2024, we saw flashes of the guy that won the Cy Young in 2023. But we also saw flashes, little its and bits where, struggle with the command, life on the fastball, breaking ball not quite as good. All of a sudden, you take some of that pressure off of Cole, and you have a legit guy in Max Fried. Rodon, to me, solid starter, a little mercurial. He can be really good. Then at times, he'll have a couple of outings where you're like, man, his stuff is too good. Luis Gil, you could make a case, was the best starting pitcher in the American League. April going into the middle part of May. Then the back end, you like Clark Schmidt, had some injuries at the end of the year. Marcus Stroman, to me, is interesting. I would be surprised, Brian, if he's on the roster come opening day, because I don't know where he fits in that starting rotation. And to me, he doesn't profile as a guy that's going to want to go to the bullpen.
Yeah, look, the guy's marvelous, right? Look, he's, again, last 4 years, as I put up there, he's second behind Shohei Ohtani, and that's it. He's got more innings than Ohtani. 8 years, though, is a long time. I mean, look, you got to look at this realistically. If they keep the AAV down, that does mean a lot to Brian Cashman as he's trying to lower the luxury tax payments if they go over the luxury tax threshold. But otherwise, you're eating money late. So is that just the philosophy these days? Hey, you know what? If that's dead money in the last year or two when the guy's 38.
Career is going to take a jump towards the better. I think he's going to trend better. It's not going to be as easy as an environment as it was in Atlanta. Atlanta. And one or two things are going to happen, Brian. He's going to get backed up against the wall, and he's going to come out fighting. And I've watched a lot of Max Fried over the years. He might be skinny, but he's a tough dude. He carries a big arm, and I really think he's going to flourish with the Yankees. Listen, outside of Corbin Burns, to me, this was the best starting pitcher to get that you know what you're going to get. I think he's going to be better in a Yankee uni.
Look, and I said it, look, I'm loath to say, hey, the guy has a postseason ERA of 5. Usually that's happenstance, but he's had a few of those blow-ups. He's had good games, but he's had a few blow-ups, too.
He has had some of those, and the knock could be on a lot of pitchers. Garrett Cole there for a while, so you're wondering, hey,
that's a
what
knock
kind
on
of
him.
postseason guy are we going to get?
Yeah.
And Garrett Cole won his Cy Young Award and was great last year. I think Max Fried was the best get this winter. I really do.
All right.